Diburei Emunah, Daf Nun. So yesterday we said that the Rebbe says that the person has to feel out where is he holding as far as Emunah is concerned. He says, now Rabbeinu speaks a lot about Emunah's Chachamim. One of the Sichas, in Sichas Aran, number 140, the Rebbe speaks a lot about Emunah's Chachamim. And Rabbeinu finishes, Tzorech Lamed Ba'atzma, you have to believe in yourself. The explanation of it is a person needs to believe in himself that even your own dibur, your own tongue, in any situation you might be in, whatever, is very chosh before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And your mitzvah is very, very chosh before HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It's a person obviously needs to be humble, but even a person needs to be humble, he also needs to know and to keep it in his mind and think it in his mind. In other words, to have this thought running in his mind that even if he is such a low place, wherever he is, his mitzvah has a tremendous chashivas b'HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It says, obviously it's not done with the proper perfection, but it's extremely important, it's extremely precious by Hashem's Baruch. Because I'm doing a mitzvah, I'm speaking a dibur, I'm learning, I'm davening, I say the words of tefillah from my mouth. But HaKadosh Baruch Hu is very, very important, even if I don't daven properly. It says, V'digla alay ahava, and his flag upon me is love. It says, Al tikra, Chazal says, don't write digloi, his flag. It says, V'dilugoi, and his skipping. Which means even if you're not saying the words right. You know, and you're just like, you're bumbling the tefillah, bumbling the word. It says, I'm jumping, I'm skipping words, I'm not saying everything, I'm chaving this, I'm chaving that, whatever. It's still alay ahava. Kodesh Baruch Hu it's the total love. It's like a parent that his baby child is saying something and he's saying it all wrong, and the parents is enjoying it, like, or when the child is saying something, it's not really smart. But for a child, it's smart. So the father has a noah from it, like to no end. You know, it's not a smart thing. It's not really a smart thing, but still, it's like it's so cute. It's so this, it's so that. That's the way that we are by Kodesh Baruch Hu. By Kodesh Baruch Hu, this is also important. When a person will reach this emunah, in yourself, it's himself. You'll be zocher to daven better, to learn better, and everything you'll do better. So Rabbeinu says that to him, come close, come to him, even some people, that even Gehenna itself is not enough for them. It's not enough of punishment for them. As the Shol Tachtis is Fazai Krug. Even the Shol Tachtis is too little for them, it's not enough. Nechora, you have to understand, if their spiritual state is so low, how do they come close to Rabbeinu? The teretz is the Rabbeinu Kivyochel holds them, he grabs them, he takes them off the Shol Tachtis, takes them off, mamash from Gehenna, and they make a tshuva shlema. But okay, but Lamaisa, how does it happen? What is the process? How did he grab them? What's happening? You speak to them, and you speak a lot to them, and you say a lot of diburim to them, and these diburim, they plow in, they seep in. You say, my kid doesn't want to listen to me. You talk to him, talk about Avodas Hashem. There is no other tachlis except Avodas Hashem, and to be miskanted the tzaddik, and miskanted the tzaddik, you're also very choshev. All these diburim, you just say to them, they don't even want to listen to me. They look, and they're rolling their eyes. Keep on saying it. Keep on saying it. That's your dibur. They don't want to listen. It goes in. It goes in. It's like when you're spilling water on on a hard earth, it looks like it doesn't. The water is standing. Yeah, some of the water is standing. Some of the water is evaporating, but some of the water is going down. Some is going down. This is how one goes from the place where they are seep in, and they come close to Rabbeinu. This is a very, very choshev sikha. Very, very choshev sikha. Very choshev sikha. You do your diburim, you speak, you talk, you speak emunah in yourself. I mean, you know, I had some time ago, I had a kasha about the Gemara says in Maseches Brachos. The Gemara says, why was Parshas Kriyat Shema come before the Pasha Vayayim Shema? So the Gemara says, first of all, you accept yourself the yoke of the king, Malchut Shemayim, and then you accept on yourself the yoke of mitzvahs. So I said, wait, if you accept upon yourself the authority of the king, what does it mean you accept upon yourself the authority of the king? It's not like a politician says, I take full responsibility, which means absolutely nothing. So what are you going to do? You're going to resign? No, I just take full responsibility. The buck stops here. It's like, the accepting the authority of the king means that you accept that whatever he says, you do. Right? So what is it to accept afterwards? The oil mitzvahs. That was to accept the yoke of mitzvahs. You already accepted the oil of the king. What does the king say? You should do mitzvahs. So what is the oil of mitzvahs? It's already included in that. I think like the Gemara says, B'chlal Masai Mana, you know, it's like this thing with the train that I told you. You know, that Chadera is closer to B'Cherry than Binyamina. So obviously, you know, it should be included in it. No. But the Gemara says, you know, 100 is included within 200. It says, I'm offering 200. No, I want 100. Well, 100 is within 200. So the old mitzvah is included already. When you accepted the yoke of the king, you already accepted the obligation to do whatever he says. So what is there left to accept? So I thought about it, and then I came up with the conclusion that the Malchut Shemayim means that you accept that Hashem is boss. And whatever he says goes. All mitzvahs means emunah in yourself. The one that the Kodesh Baruch Hu wants all these avodas is you. You're the one. You're the one he's talking about, because to believe in a Kodesh Baruch Hu, everybody can believe. The Goy believe in a Kodesh Baruch Hu, no problem. So why do they don't believe that it's up to them? They don't have to. And I had this shmooze with this person that I met yesterday, and I told him, it's like, why don't you do the mitzvah? Because you don't know you're supposed to do them. It's written, you're supposed to do. So it's written, a lot of things written. It's like doesn't mean you know it. It's like Kabbalah mitzvah means that you believe in yourself, that you are the one that Hashem says, and if you do all the mitzvahs, he's talking about you. It's a different kind of emunah. To Hashem, that's, everybody, to love Hashem is easy. To fear Hashem is a different trick. It's like it's a different kind of ballgame. So emunah in yourself. I think obviously emunah is choshev. Emunah is in yourself, that what you're saying is choshev. Your mitzvahs are choshev. You're just thinking like, just done it. It's a big deal. Kodesh Baruch Hu sustains you, gives you parnasa, gives you a good wife and good children, and it's mechai or mehavi you, and keeps you in good health, whatever it is. That means it's your choshev by him. It means that it's a choshev thing, it's not a small thing. Please, to close, yes.